Alright, since a lot of people are having a very hard time running this big boy right here, I decided I'm going to make a guide. We're going to go over an inventory rundown, Gothic Staff, Magic Pot, Defense Pot. You can get super defense pots out here by killing the Spiritual Warriors. They're like, I think 68 Slayer requirement. I have an anti-poison plus plus just because this is what in my bank, but you can use super anti-poisons, which you can either pick up north of Castle Wars in the Goblin Shed, or you can make them. Making them is a lot easier. I have 7 prayer pots, and then inventory full of Desert Soul. Alch runes for the KC. Spiritual Warriors drop about 400k in GP occasionally. Or in Alch, sorry. Tele runes, air runes, fire runes. Spell selected, fire wave, gear, full mystic, so I have no offensive bonuses. A Guthix cape, which you should have anyways. An amulet of glory, a ring of wealth, and Zami arrows is my Zami item. If you don't have Zamorak arrows and don't feel like doing clue scrolls, you can use an unholy symbol, which can be crafted after a short mini quest. On your bar, these abilities don't really matter, except for Rack. You don't really want it. This is Rack. It's bad. You can use it to build adrenaline, but primarily you won't be using it in these kills. It's good to have Gothic Staff and then the special attack along with your normal staff on your bar, because the Gothic Staff special attack up until you're around tier 85 is one of the strongest thresholds that you can use. It uses a lot of adrenaline, so you don't want to use it every time you can, but it's very helpful. You need Metamorphosis to kite because it boosts your damage immensely through every kill. And now I'm going to show you how to make a free instance. Okay. Max Players 1, set it to standard, click start, you still have your 40 KC, leave the room, go back in, open the door, start/join, set it to fastest, and then click rejoin. Now you're in a fastest instance. I use Vamp Aura here. This is where you magic and defense pot along with your anti-poisons, and unless you keep your adrenaline from the outside, which is kind of a pain in the ass, the first kill's gonna fucking suck. Just plain and simple. A lot of guides will tell you to click outside the room, but as long as you are clicking along this border, it shouldn't be too much of an issue, and you should have a fine time. Always have Protect from Magic Prayers on. Augury is optional, but if you have the prayer, use it. Generally, you won't have the prayer, though, so I wouldn't use it. And just run around the room. Try to use any ability but Rack or Asphyxiate. The reason you don't want to use Asphyxiate is because Kril is right here, where the melee minion is, Santin Karlak. And if you use Asphyxiate, he's going to catch up to you a lot faster than you think he is. So, end your kill, blah blah blah. You're at 100 adren. Kill your minions, and then you want to keep your 100 adrenaline for the next kill, so if you need to, you could stall with abilities like Freedom, Surge, and Anticipate. Most of the time you won't need to, just because you can't kill the minions extremely fast. A lot of the time you'll get Shark, Coin, any drops from the minions are useful. They drop Super Restores very commonly. So that'll help you extend your trips along with Sharks. Okay, so next kill. First thing you want to do is pop Metamorphosis. First ability that you should cast should always be Combust. You have 100% accuracy, so it won't miss. Then you just run around the room, blah blah blah. Right here, you're nearing the end of your rotation, so you want to Wild Magic and G-Staff as fast as you possibly can, because you don't want your Metamorphosis timer to run out, and you've already brought it down 20,000 HP. Just keep running. Casting abilities, it's not very difficult. Some people suggest that you should only cast them when you're hitting corners or 2 abilities on the long ones, but I found out that it doesn't really matter all that much. You might get slammed sometimes, but it's not too big of an issue. And with the tier 75, I have 99 magic, so it's a little skewed, but 50-second kills, it's pretty good. And that's pretty much it. I mean, easy boss, Slayer task.